Hello everyone. So today I'm in a new location. I am on the other side of my room, still in front of another blue wall. So today I'm going to be doing a book review on J.K. Rowling's The Cuckoo's Calling, also known as Robert Galbraith. As many already know, that is her pseudonym. I guess she tried to be sneaky but didn't really work. So this is her second adult novel and her first crime mystery novel. It's supposed to be the first in a series, I believe, or so I've heard from rumors on the internet. And I'm sorry, I have to give it a 2.5 to 3 stars. I'll just tell you straight away how much I rated it. 2.5 to 3 stars out of 5 stars. It was okay. Now, I'll give you a quick synopsis because I'm sure everybody knows what it's about. It's about a down and out private detective who is coming upon hard times, and he essentially gets the case of a lifetime when um, this guy walks into his office who is the brother of a famous model who committed suicide. And the brother wants him to investigate the suicide because he actually believes it was a murder. So the detective, Cormoran Strike, takes the case, and basically throughout the book he does what his job is, which is detecting. He's a private detective. So the book is essentially a series of interviews with everyone associated with her that night in the surrounding scene, everyone who knew her, her family. He just goes throughout the book conducting interviews and gathering clues. But let me get into what my pros and cons are about this book. So first, my pros are the same pros I have for her last book, The Casual Vacancy. Now, she can write herself some characters. Man, she makes these characters so real and relatable and believable. You know, it's not something out of the ordinary where you can't relate to it and you wouldn't think it's just another person you've met. She really, really has great character development. And so that was one good thing I can say about this book. The character development was great for the main character and even the secondary character. Another side note, her last book, a lot of people had a problem with the amount of characters she had in The Casual Vacancy. People were complaining, oh, so many characters, I couldn't keep track. Well, this book, it's like she took that advice because she drastically reduced the amount of main characters. All you have is basically the main character, Cormoran Strike, obviously the victim, the model. Well, she's dead. So, all you do is hear about her, but you don't actually get a sense of her talking or interacting with anybody. But that was a big difference I saw from the last book. She cut a lot of the amount of characters in the book. It was just him and his assistants, which I really like. I like the secondary character better, Robin, his secretary. I liked her character more than him. He was okay, but they were both good. So I'm starting to ramble. But that was the best part of this book. The actual mystery. Oh, I'm going to give that in my cons. Okay. So that was the pros, the character development. I wasn't too impressed with the plot, so that's not going to be a pro. And since I'm going into the cons, let me just go straight into it. My cons for this book. The mystery itself was not, um, how would you say, intriguing enough. It was about a supermodel who apparently committed suicide, but not really. But I hope that wasn't a spoiler, sorry. But it was okay. It wasn't didn't have a lot of detail. It wasn't super complicated. She's definitely no Sherlock Holmes or Agatha Christie, you know. Kind of felt like she was writing out of her comfort zone, like she was taking a crime writing mystery course and then she wrote this as like a term paper or something. But the mystery itself was okay. It didn't wow me. I wasn't shocked at the end. I wasn't too impressed by the actual mystery. So So that's my main con for this book. And also, maybe it's just me, but books are just too long. I don't know what it is nowadays. I've been reading a lot of classics that are short, and they're great, and they're only like 150, 200 pages. This book is 455 pages, which is not so bad, but still, she could have cut a lot of stuff out. Like I said, he did interviews with basically everybody almost that had contact with her before the night she died. So that's a lot. That's a lot of pages right there. And it basically felt like a Law and Order episode. You know how the detectives in Law and Order, they just go around interviewing people and basically setting up the scene, and then you hear, it goes for the next scene and it goes dun 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 dun, and then the next interview and then the next interview. That's how this was. But other than that, I don't have any more negatives. Of course, she's a fantastic writer. Just of course. She can use words that I have never heard of. As you can see, maybe it's me, maybe I'm slow, but she uses so many. Oh, you can't see it. But anyway, I fold the pages for the different words I need to look up and learn the definition of, because she uses so many different words that I have to learn the meanings for. But other than that, this is a good book. I'll say 2.5 to 3 stars. If you really love J.K. Rowling, then go check this out.